Sorry, I'm supposed to go out. I'm not going out anymore, so I thought, let me give you a story time.
He cheated.
Hey
Story
guys,
time.
so I've been trying to make this video for the past, I don't know, 15 minutes or something, and something just happens. But anyways, let me get into it. So with this ex of mine, let me not even put it in ex. It's an ex, okay? He's my ex now. Okay. Anyways, we're in a long distance relationship and he came to visit. So the day that I actually found out, we had gone out with my son, right? We were taking my son to like this indoor playing park situation going on. So now when it was time to go home, my son didn't want to go home. And I was like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this today because I'm the one who's always with him. I'm tired. It's your turn today. Just do whatever you have to do. And then it's like, okay, cool, you can go wait for us in the car. I'm like, good. Take the keys, get in the car, just chilling. Now I'm just waiting for these guys and they're taking forever. And I was like, you know what, why not be a little snaky? So I unlocked the glove box. And what do I see? AV. I won't say the name because obviously TikTok is going to take my video down. But that, I found it. And it was open. It was cute though, but it was open. But it was, oh my gosh. Anyways. So, yeah, I find that. So anyways, obviously, you know, my attitude changed and all those things. So they come in the car, everything is okay, they're in a good mood, you know, we just had a good time. He saw that something was wrong, but he couldn't figure out what it was. But I tried to be, you know, calm and cool and whatever. But obviously I texted my sister and said, girl, what do I do? Because at this point I don't even know how to feel. My sister was like, okay, you can calm down because, you know, we don't want to like mess the situation up, so we don't really get the full details. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna chill. So anyways, we get home. We're supposed to go for dinner. We had a reservation for like 8:45, but it was around 4:35, so 4:35, so we had like a little bit of time. I thought, okay, the plan was to get my son to a babysitter. Then at least we have 2 hours to get ready. Then we can go. But the babysitter said she wasn't available. So we had to go with my son, which was okay. But time-wise, it wasn't making sense. So I was like, you know what? I'll just call and cancel this reservation. Because they say they were fully booked for the night. So I just called and booked another restaurant for like 7. At least from 5 to 7, I can do my makeup. Because I need about an hour or something to do my makeup. Anyway, so yeah, I do my makeup, we're done, everything. So my mood had changed. At this point, I couldn't hide. Okay, boom. So, you know, he kept asking me, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And I kept saying, I'm okay. Because I knew if I talked, 1, we're not going to go for dinner. 2, I was going to ruin the experience for my son because I didn't want him to. Because we had such a good time. He was a good person to my son and to me as well until that happened. So I didn't want to ruin the experience for my son. But anyways, we get ready, go for dinner. So okay, before I forget, so what happened was, I think he was really thinking what had happened the whole day for me to get pissed. So what, like, he had his other shoes in the car and he was like, okay, I'm just gonna get my shoes in the car, I'm coming back. I'm like, okay. So when he came to the car, I think he opened the glove box and he saw that the V was missing, and then he called his friend to tell him what I'm gonna tell you guys, the dumb stuff I'm gonna tell you guys. So he called his friend to give him a heads up and whatever. That's what I think. Okay, yeah. So anyways, we get ready. Now we go for the dinner. Everything's going well. He keeps asking me, are you okay? Like, you know, your mood has changed and all those things. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to get this over with. We finished the dinner. It wasn't, because of what I had seen, the experience was just different. But anyways, yeah, on our way back home, we had to stop by and get something. So obviously he went and we stayed in the car again. So me with my sneaky ass again, I opened, you know, like when you're driving, there's this thing you put your hand on. I don't even know what's what that is called, but yeah, that thing. And I decided to open it, and what do I see? Not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 4. Lord have mercy. I find 4 C's, okay, in the car, in the thing. And it wasn't even just one brand. It was 2 of them were like a different brand, and the other 2 were a different brand. I texted my sister, I'm like, bro, it just got worse. And I sent her a picture, and she's like, what's going on? And I'm like, you know what, I don't even know. And then I took them again. Oh, I had taken the V again and put it in my son's backpack, because I was carrying like a cute little purse, so it couldn't fit. So I put them in my son's backpack. But for the dinner, I had like a bigger purse, so I put the C's in that. Anyways, we get home. The first thing I do is put my son to sleep, because I was like, I cannot take this anymore. I need to talk to this man, because what is this? But I didn't want my son to, see it or hear anything, whatever. I put my son down. I get in the bathroom with my son's backpack. And I was like, Lord, help me right now. I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want anything bad to happen. I just want to have a normal conversation. But this is it. I'm done with this guy. I don't care what he has to say, but I'm done. Now, what he said is going to piss... What he said is going to piss you off, because it pissed me off. And I'm pretty sure whoever's watching this, it's dumb. Like, it was just too dumb. Anyways, so yeah, I take the stuff. My phone is pissing me off for real, but anyways, let's continue. So yeah, I put my son to sleep, and I called him in the bathroom. I'm like, I need to talk, can you come? And then he's like, is everything okay? He was laughing and smiling and everything, and I said no. And he's like, what's wrong? And then he gets in the bathroom, and then he sees this stuff, and then I'm like, are you cheating on me? And then he starts laughing, and it's like, even if I explain it, you won't understand. And I was like, bro, like at this point, what you say is not even going to make sense. So you might as well just tell me what's going on, because at this point I've made my mind up already. I just want to hear what you have to say. This man goes on to say, yo, my phone keeps doing it again. But anyways, this man goes on to say it's his friend's stuff. Oh, my friend was doing a delivery, and apparently the V is the only thing that fell out from the stuff he was delivering. So he was showing me the other time, whatever, and I decided to take it. First of all, I'm not 2. Okay, and secondly, okay, let's just say it's your friends and your story is actually making sense. Why did you take it? The question is why, because it's like we're in a long distance relationship. I have mine, I have it. If we want to use it, we can use mine. Why did you take it? And why is it open? It's not even making sense. That's what made me piss the F off. Anyways, and about the C's, he's like, oh, it's my friend's too. I took it from his car. Now the whole thing is just pissing me off. Now the whole thing is not making sense. Oh my God, I have like 2 minutes left. Anyway, so yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's just say, and he's like, oh, let me just try to call him. And I'm like, bro, you're wasting time. I don't care about that. I'm not in a relationship with him. I'm in a relationship with you. And now what you've just said is not making sense. Anyways, just a quick, let me just rush. So yeah, and I'm like, okay, can I see your phone? If you're claiming that you're not cheating or nothing is going on, you have nothing to hide, let me see your phone. It's like, oh, I didn't sign up for this, da 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 da, you have to believe me and whatever. I'm like, you know what, we're done. And this time it's really final. So this guy kept trying calling his friend and all those things, and he packed his stuff and he left. And I didn't see, like, he wrote a little note and whatever and put it under my door, but I didn't see it until the next day when I was taking my son to school. He was saying, oh, I'm sorry, the reason why I didn't show you my phone is because, oh my God, the time is running out. He said,